Welcome in everybody to game number 3 of our EireBB season. I realise looking at this it might not look like game number 3, but we missed the first 3 games of the season while we were away travelling, so we've only done 2 games so far. We have won both of our games so far, which is nice. It's jumped us up the table a little bit, and our next opponent is Unforgiven IRL, who's on Necromantic Horror, who's got 2 wins and draw so far. We're just messaging about because I just cut a lineman to try to make sure I can have the wizard, which I don't know if they're going to try to respond to that. Don't worry, I cut a zombie earlier to try and prevent that. I think that means he's not going to sneaky elf plays. Let's have a quick look at their roster. So they have got 13 players, 2 guard, block golems. They've got tackle on both wolves. They've got a mighty bow guard, wraith, another guard wraith. They've got a blodge step, sure hands picker upper. They've got some nice randoms on the zombies as well. Looks like a pretty tough game to me. I might need the wizard. I think it's going to be a tough game, chat. I think it's going to be a tough game, but hopefully a fun game as well. It looks like both of us have got green and white colours, which feels very appropriate for the Irish League, but possibly means we're going to need to do in blue and red because it might be a bit much. Star Ferret, first person in chat. Hope you're having a good start to... I was going to say start to the week. It is still the start of the week. It's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. The week is yet young. Distorter. Hey, Distorter. And you didn't like your one-word name for his dog? Do I dare ask what it was? Will I like it? So, one more quick look at the team. Horrible, mean, bullying necro team with too many things, too much tackle, some mighty blow, good ball carrier, hate it. Up against my poor innocent elf team, but we have given ourselves exactly enough cash for the wizard, and we may need it. But yes, this is what we've got. We've got all 4 blitzers. We've got sidestep on 2 of them. We've got our break tackle on Shambo, who's trying to save for a stat. We've got a wrestle witch, a block witch, and we've got some linemen with terrible random skills. Pneumono ultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis. Shortened to Nemo. I like Nemo. Nemo's good. Struggle a bit more with the full name. Do we have a kicker? No, it's strip ball. Boo. Hey, Billion. Just remind you, you've got to play your game. Oh, I hope you get some luck soon. Your season's been a bit of a rotter so far. I hope you get one that goes better. This is a very big, scary line, isn't it? You can do that because I can't hit you because I haven't got any guard. And I haven't got any strength 4. And you've got tackle to make this worse. Boo, I say. Boo. Boo, rotten necro bullies. I had a very stressful vampire game on tabletop earlier. Were you the vampires or were you the ones suffering the stress? Were you causing the stress as vampires or suffering it as not vampires? Okay, so the tackle's over here, so I think we just don't stand over that. I think we probably want to keep Shamba carrying the ball. Do we put the assassin on to try a stupid stab? No, I think the assassin's probably better for defense. Whether the assassin should be on the roster at all, that is a fair question to ask. But since it is, what am I doing? I need to put blodges on the line, don't I? Rolled 7 ones in a single turn. That does sound quite rough. It also sounds like you were quite determined, because often on a vampire turn, after you've rolled a couple of ones, you go, you know what, I'll just stop rolling dice this turn. So I'm guessing it was an important turn. Timeout shortens our drive. I think we're pretty pleased with that. Okay. So we'll go for that blitz. And what else will we do first? Didn't start the game with a snake, always good. Roll the POW, also always good. Pick the ball up. Always great. I have a tactic for playing vamps in tournament setting. See vamps, goblins, call for a chess clock. So when I play vampires, I always just bring a chess clock for playing vampires. I think with vampires you need to use a chess clock. I think not using one is just asking for trouble one way or another, because you roll so many dice that even without like being a particularly slow player, it's really easy to not pay attention. So yeah, I think chess clock on vampire games is completely fair. God, I really hate how much tackle this team has. Tackle and guard and all the stuff that elves don't want to be seeing. Nice minties. What are we doing here? Are we coming in for this one? Like, I don't think we want to do the frenzy hit on this because the side step. Same with this one. So this is just about tying everything down. Hey, Bryden. Haven't watched much from you yet. How long does the YouTube upload normally take? Should I wait? I've definitely got a bit of a backlog at the moment, so I couldn't say for sure, but I reckon it'll probably be at least another couple of weeks. Maybe not though. I don't know. I am not really on top of things at the moment. I think I've got one just went out tonight, and I've either got there's a rush that fails. I've either got that is spicy. We're trusting the guard, but that is not unsurfable. You don't have sidestep, right? Not being crazy. Okay. Going to think about it. Going to at least think about it. Does feel like it could be bait. You know, sometimes bait's pretty tempting. I might as well cancel this one as well. And I also need to keep the ball safe. Small detail. Waste a good push. And what push is what I'm going to need over here. Got another one though, so that's good. Can we say goodbye, Mr. Wolf? Guess I'm following. Makes a dodge. Gets the push with the reroll. Am I spending a second reroll? Yes, I am, because even though it's terrible, that's a wolf off the pitch with tackle. Oh man, it was injured as well, but it regened. It's a little bit sad, isn't it? Was that worth it for 2 rerolls? Probably not. Does it feel good to have that off the pitch? Yes. Turn on handy mode, please. Fair. Man, I'm sad that regen though. How good would it have been just to remove that, have it done for the game? Walk away from one necro stream anti-Devo into another. It was a very Andy Devo approach to that surf, wasn't it? Just brute force it. Is it worth 2 rerolls? Probably not. Do it anyway. I don't know. It's a really tough one though. Like, is it definitely worth? I wouldn't say it's definitely worth it, but it is a really valuable piece to get rid of. Like, there's still another one, which is why it's more questionable. But like, they've got 2 movement 8 pieces with frenzy, blodge, and tackle, and now they've only got 1 of them. Like, there's a significant like reduction in there. Like, significant reduction in the versatility of their team defending for sure. And yeah, like also we get to roll injury on it, which nearly did what we wanted to. Like taking the tackle off is a big part of it because they've got 3 tackle, which is a lot, but 1 of the tackle is really not fast. So it is definitely like the mobile tackle we're most scared of. It's a spicy foul to be doing on a regular lineman before we've even done our blitz for the turn.
Should my one be any different?
Blitz comes on over here with the tackle on the witch. Don't know why I'm clicking. I didn't get to choose the direction, or they've chosen what I would have chosen. Big stun, but not a removal. Now puts a tackle on there. Yeah, tackle's still being annoying. Oh, I have got kick on this one. Maybe I should put this one on the bench then. I don't know. Just keeping all this boxed in. Okay. I think we're going to take our hit here. See how that does. Good. And we move inside and go for more hits on things, but what things do we take the hits on? Could we just take the 4 dice in this case we roll a POW? Maybe? Or is it better to go for this? Potentially open that up. No, I think I want this. Oh, lovely POW. Lovely armor break. Oh, not a removal. Still not too shabby at all. Okay, we've pushed that. Thank you for the raid, my chicken chaser. Welcome in, my chicken chaser viewers. I hope you all had a fun stream. They can definitely hit this ball, which I have not made safe. Whoops. It's a little bit careless. Only a 1 dice, we need to POW, but we should bring it forward. Those can't get to this. This still can, but at least the scatter situation here looks less bad for me. Good. Just come there to me. That's good. But just a stun. Hey, wait a bit, Tree. See, this is a nice foul target for them over here, but they haven't got a clump of players to do it like they do over there. That's a great chicken emote. My chick to scream. What were you playing, my chicken chaser? Were you doing Blood Bowl or something else?
On balance, I prefer the passing game to running down the field. The one tactic is for the intellectual elite. The other is for simpletons. I like running
Okay, so we're not finding the witch. I'm happy about that. Very content for the witch not to get punched. Triple assassin Dark Elves? How are we getting a third assassin? Coming after this witch, getting the POW. I'm going to get the assist in for this one to do some mighty blowing. Guard and tackle. Not the things we want to be dealing with.
The Guild of Bandits and Affiliated Trade.
Oh, Hawkon. Okay, yeah. Oh, that sounds
Yes,
fun.
I saw your infamous after-dinner speech at last year's GBAT Awards. The following riot was really quite wonderful.
You've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. It should be good.
2 dice here, I guess.
That's a good choice for
1 dice there. That does more, because now everything's boxed in, so yeah, okay. I see it. Pretty good. There's the armor break as well. A bit of trouble back here, for sure. They've fenced us in good and proper. Good positioning by Unforgiven.
Fast and impossible to tell. Love it.
Did I do 2 dodges there? I only meant to do 1. Oops. That is not ideal. Live with it. What have we got? Good. Better. Oh, not doing that. I think we should have just set that up at the beginning. We're doing this on a 3+. Is it better to leave it down? Jump up would go red dice into everything. Okay. Fine. My Hero Academia. Why the hell did it just autofill Academia? I just said my hero. I have that on my phone all the time. Like sometimes I swear my phone just makes up words and sticks them in sentences just to try me, just to see what I'll do. I've only just realised with that timeout, it is of course turn. Oh dear, it's turn 6 already next turn for me, and I am very much stuck in my own half. So I need to start doing something to get forward. Is a concern. Okay, doesn't get the knock down there. Thinking about the reroll, puts the reroll in, doesn't get it. Great, and they can wrestle. Okay, I'm guessing they're going to foul that now. Bringing this forward to foul it. If you don't foul it, that's not a great trade because that can jump up.
Too easy.
It's another wrestle. I mean, we have got a lot of elves on the floor, which is not ideal. But I'm willing to foul this one. It doesn't require a rush from you. This one requires a rush. In fact, it requires 2 rushes. So probably it's this one. Dukes! Hey, Dukes.
The players on the ground. Looks like he's about to get a kick.
Yeah, fine, this one. Doesn't get it. Rev? No, no rev, but doesn't get it, which is great. Okay. No, thank you. I don't want to do it, thank you. Why will it not let me? Oh, it's still waiting for the opponent? Okay. Don't know why it was waiting for opponent. So we need to move up. That has to happen. I think that's going to have to be this way. I think this is going to be not a jump up, but just the blitz on this one. Oh, opponent reconnection, okay. Opponent just said there, no, it's acting up. So that's what's going on there. We could 1 dice there. Could also try to get you around there. I think that might be better. Oh, it's a terrible time to snake. Okay, well, we're not scoring this try then. That was a bad time to snake. We had a lot of work to do. So yeah, I think we're now either 0-0 or 0-1. At least they've only got 1 reroll. Yeah, I feel like we had a good turn still to do there, because if this gets here, which was just that 1 dodge, then we've got 2 dice on you. Then we can jump up. We don't need to jump up, sorry. Make this a blitz rather than the jump up. We'll get you into the play. Maybe I should have got you up already. But I think I was planning to do some more ambitious rolls at the end of the turn. So yeah, it was a pretty rotten time to snake. We definitely had, I think, a pretty solid position in this turn with some just not snaking dice, but we snaked. It was going okay, Dukes, and now it's going terribly. That 1 dice roll has set us back a long way. We were still in a bit of a pickle even before that about we needed to push to get the score, but I actually felt like that turn was going to go. I had just got to the point where I was like, actually, this puzzle looks solvable. And then we snaked immediately. Okay, goes the ball. Gets the POW. Gets the armor break. That is one of those snakes that just swings the whole thing. Jeez. That was really, really massive swing from us. Being in, I think, a decent position to still compete our drive and score, to them just ruining everything. Well, try and find a way to save the draw here. Nope, we're not going to get the draw either. Womp womp. When it rains, it pours. God, that's unlucky. That really is very unlucky. There's a series of things to happen. Let's give ourselves a scoring threat. One dice into one dice, I think. Of course, it was a fail. Not good enough. That's actually an uphill, which I didn't think about, but it worked out. I mean, it probably still hasn't worked out to save the drive, but it worked out for not being a turnover. I was off tackle anyway, so it's not like I could have dodged it. At least they have to pick it up again. Maybe that can save us 0-0. Okay, something. They can hit it again. I'm not go for that with a tackle. Not that it would have made a difference with those rolls. The annoying thing is, it wasn't even our reckless use of 2 rerolls that scuppered us, because the snake was on a player with dodge. It was just a snake being a snake.
Never went onto the field without a pair of working house on my feet. They're the only ones who did booger like
Okay. Who took that block there? Golem. I don't like it, but I think I maybe have to go here just because I'm going to likely have to recover backwards. Try and track down their ball carrier. Okay, picks up on the wolf, not the goal. It's a risky bomb with no sure hands. I guess the sure hands had to dodge anyway, so it's the same actually. To be fair. That makes things worse. Yeah, that makes things a lot worse. Can't justify the wizard. Better to keep it for my drive. For their drive, sorry. Just do a serve. Oh my god, got there. Oh my god, we got there. Might as well take the power, they're not going to let me serve that. Well, that was unexpected. Still not home and dry here. But those were some good dice.
Isn't that your mother?
Burn the one.
Watch it, Jim.
Didn't burn enough ones.
Kids out there.
Hey, basically do nothing. How does the high elf and pro elf game plan differ? There's definitely lots of overlap. I think broadly speaking, you could say that like high elves, you can definitely get away with a bit more brawling. Like you can definitely get away with a bit more basing up your linemen. With pro elves, you really don't want those linemen getting too many hits because they leave the pitch so easily. But you do, I suppose, do a more selective kind of. Ooh, that's not what they want. I think they were hoping to scatter it. Maybe they do want it because they can now pick it up and hand off here. Just do a 4+. It's some dice anyway. Yeah, like it's a different kind of brawling you're doing with pro elves. You're using that sidestep more selectively, but it depends a bit like what TV you're at as well, because you can do different things. Your TV goes up. Like I, with pro elves, in the past, I've quite liked putting Frenzy on one of the blitzers. I think that can be fun for being a more aggressive type of way to play pro elves. Frenzy Juggernaut. Whereas without that, you might just look at like the dodge guard. It's a really nice combo, and you just make them really like nice annoying pieces. You can use dodge sidestep as a combo to make them really good just for tagging the ball and getting on cages. But yeah, it's a bit more selective the way you pressure the ball with pro elves compared to with high elves. Oh, well, they're going to make all the dice, aren't they? All right, needs to reroll here. Makes it. Fails a dodge. All right, we are still here. NAF style. Truthfully, I have not played much pro elves in NAF style. I've always been a bit scared of them in NAF style because of them being so much more easily removed. With high elves, definitely I found them really enjoyable. Like I found they can do that little bit of brawling, like I was just saying. Like you're still not trying to like base everything in sight because you're still an elf team. But the yeah, I found the option to get involved a little bit really more than I thought with the high elves. Because yeah, when it was my first time using the high elves, I didn't realize how much I was going to try and do that, and I wound up doing it quite a lot. Like you can use those linemen to tag the back of like a Khemri cage type situation and really slow them down. Again, just have to be a bit selective. Like think about what you're basing, but it's a very long-winded answer. I'm sorry I'm not very coherent right now. But yeah, I would say that high elves give you a bit more flexibility in terms of doing that sort of thing. Still New Zealand time? No, it's just I don't know, soft brain as usual. This is really like not my prime time to play, which is really unfortunate because this is like everyone else in Europe's prime time to play. It's why for a long time the only league I played in was Rebel, because I could play in the Australasian Conference and it suited me and I'd be awake. Like, yeah, evenings are not my prime time for Blood Bowl, I don't think. Okay, so they've got both wolves back. They've got pretty narrow formation here. Do we try our luck with a short kick? In general, I think short kicks are not the one. So probably let's stick with that. Just do a deep kick. Unless you're playing vampires. Not the one. Either a good kick or a terrible kick. We're going to find out. Yeah, like that's kind of my main thing. Like on offense, they play pretty similarly, right? Because both of them have exactly the same movement and very similar positionals. You can be a bit more aggressive with like when you do a handoff on prowls or like when you throw a pass on prowls because you've got the nerves of steel for the catch, but those aren't your main like number one forms of offense anyway. Like that's never like plan A is very rarely like a handoff or a pass, right? It's normally just keep the ball in the hands of whoever's already got it. So like the offenses aren't that different. I would say the main difference is on defense, where you can definitely like use that higher armor to just I think with high elves, again, like using the lineman to just tag the back of the cage and slow it down can be really effective. Oh no, dead lineman. Sorry, Rick Reckless. We barely knew you. Why do they never kill the ones who have terrible random skills? Why do they kill the poor innocent fresh skill ones? I have to be more careful. Often my 2 turns get my opponent on offense just to be annoying. So in general, I wouldn't recommend doing 2-turn offenses with almost any team, maybe vampires, unless you have to. But what you definitely can do with elf teams, which I don't do as maybe as much as I could, like you can definitely like choose to be a bit more aggressive and go for like 4 and 5-turn offenses and then try to turn over your opponent on short drives. Like there are definitely options you've got there. But 2 turns is probably a bit too aggressive in general. But Nerves of Steel, no team is as good at 2 turns as Pro Elves because of the Nerves of Steel, as you said. Like Nerves of Steel is super, super good for that. Gets the pickup. And we are down to 9 players already, so not the ideal start for this drive. But we have got the wizard, so maybe we can rescue it. We'll see. Would that assassin have been removed? It wasn't an assassin. Yes. The armor had no difference. It was a 10 and a 9. So at least I don't have to worry, feel bad about that.
I don't know, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls, please!" I'm not going to.
Buzzkill.
I love Nerves of Steel. Like I think Pro Elves are super fun because Nerves of Steel is so much fun. But yeah, I've not been brave enough to try them in elf tournaments, and I should because I know Torquemada, who's another good elf coach. He swears that they're okay, and you don't have to worry as much about the armor because you get the bench. And I would believe him because again, he's a good elf coach, and yeah, I have no reason to think he would lie about that. So yeah, I should definitely give it a go. This is good positioning. Like they use attack already well. They're using this strength 4 really well. Like we could blitz through that. We'd still be dodging off tackle afterwards. Don't you hate it when your opponents do sensible good moves?
How are they going to capture one bird? They're constantly riding around on the ground.
Rat's not looking. He's not looking. Get in there!
Just make it messier for them now with the wizard to think about. Like, that's not hard to get out of the way, right? And you can even get extra hits on it, but in fact, it should really be one square over to make that harder to get the extra hits. But they could do it anyway with a frenzy. Top player count, team championship use Prowls went 5-1-0 and 118 players. Yeah, that's amazing. I'd be curious to see what their roster was. Oh man, Eurobowl rosters, Eurobowl rules are not kind to any of the elf teams. So yeah, definitely. Like, no, you're not doing it on easy mode if you're doing it pro elves on Eurobowl rosters. There's not enough money for any of the elf teams. I haven't looked closely at what pro elves get, but I know that's just true across the board. That's not bad at all for your first tournament. 2-2-2 is solid. My first tournament, I didn't win a single game. I played 4 games in one day. So I've repeated this so many times on stream. I played 4 games in one day. I didn't win any of them. And I said I was never going to do it again. Which clearly turned out to be a lie. Oh, great time for Snake. Oh my god, I called it into being. Oh my god. I now feel bad. That was a mega snake. Is this worth a wizard? Like, clearing any of those does make this easier to just get. I feel like maybe it is worth a wizard.
Watch out.
Okay. Getting down that guard definitely helps make this easier to knock over. Watch as we fail to do it. No, did you get it? It's nice. Okay. Do we want to pick up on you? Maybe, because then we can have the side step on the corners. That is the wrong square for that. Maybe I'll just not take that hit. Probably. Just dodge that instead. That wasn't very clever. Because now we can push onto the cage if we hit it. Yeah, well, I'm an idiot. If I'd pushed that back a square, I could have taken the hit. But I didn't, because I'm an idiot. Now it's a great time for Ferret to win the lottery. Great time for Ferret to win the lottery and then share his winnings with MisspelledTree. There you go. How's that? Unacceptable caveat. You would literally turn down a lottery win. A lottery win you would turn down
Bit of a lull. What are you
because you had to share it with me.
Thinking about what to have for lunch. Roast elf heart?
What a monster, chat. Just, not that this is news to everyone. I know everyone knows about Ferret, but honestly, he would rather not win the lottery than have a lottery win that he has to share with me. Right? So salty salt. It's hurtful, honestly. Hurtful thing to say. Aw, thanks, so salty salt. If I had the choice between winning the lottery and sharing it with you, any of you, or not winning the lottery at all, I would choose to share. How's that? Because that way I'd have half a lottery win. Thanks, Dukes.
I should probably say something
Oh,
meaningful to all
big
our
pow
pals.
on our back corner, cobblestone.
Splat.
Don't break armor. Don't do it. Good. You want half? Oh wow, Rush is really not going well for Unforgiven right now. I do put the reroll in, but that is now down to 1 reroll for the drive. Are you saying I should have 3/4 Ferret? I'm willing to take 3/4 if that's what you think is fair. Fez is coming in with the raid. I can serve this ghoul. I don't know if I should, but I can. When I say I don't know, I mean I'm pretty sure I shouldn't. But it's tempting. Oh man, it's getting more tempting, not less. I really need to move this ball. This ball is not. This ball is literally based. And I'm here doing this nonsense.
There's only one word to say.
Totally worth it. Ask me again when I fail this dodge. Good. Don't know why I still haven't got that up. Could mark that. Yeah, just mark that. It's another piece of mighty, but I don't want it getting up. This has got tackle, but we have got break tackle, so it's a 2+. That was good. That was a good turn. Thanks for the raid, Coach Fez. Surf, surf, surf. See, I hadn't even read your message yet, but in spirit, I knew what I was meant to do. I have surfed twice this game. Both times have been at least a little bit reckless, but in the game of necromantic against dark elves, we've done all the surfing. Having said that, I have just left that one on to be surfed because I'm an idiot. We'll go into a 1 dice. But yeah. Oh, they're not going for it. They're going to go for this one.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure.
Get the fat pow on the witch. She's fine.
There'll be trouble with the Union discount.
Couch Fairs, I've got a question for you. I've got an important question we've been considering in chat, Couch Fairs. If you had the opportunity, Fairs, to win the lottery and share it with me, or not win the lottery, which would you do? There's a broad consensus on this question in chat, but one person thinks differently. Dukes be happy to fund Helios to play in the World Cup. Oh, how good would that be? Thank you. Is it Star Ferret? How did you guess, Space Cadet?
What was that, Joe?
What, Bob?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase.
Good pressure here from the Necro.
Future games.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
What was that? It was a rush. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're definitely boxing again. God, all this guard and tackle and stand firm. It's all a bit awkward, isn't it? Don't like it. Don't like any of it. Really don't like this actually. This is pretty squidged, isn't it? So we come in here and get 2 dice there. Does that do us much good though? Turning on 12. I guess we come backwards. I guess we could. Does require this to be a knockdown. Oh, that's not helping at all. Because I'm an idiot. So that doesn't even do anything. You go there and make it 2 dice. That would be pretty stupid. Could now go 1 dice here. Then 3 and 2s and everything else to try to get to the end zone. Seems not great. Try this 1 dice. Okay, that's a good fat power.
If I had a gold crafting line on the field
So
during
we now at least can come backwards.
start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
That's not what we wanted.
Unity is strength. Are they dancing or fighting?
Grab 'em and Murphy's and
Better.
we're gonna be here for quite
That's not on tackle. We probably still need to do the ball first, even though it is on tackle.
Nicely done.
Good. Something at least. Good. Good. How much are we talking about? Like a 50-50 or a 95-5? Well, to be fair, Belgian Gimli, we never actually got as far as considering that. But I'd just like to reiterate, your options are having no lottery win at all or sharing it. So like even if it was 50-50, you're still getting half a lottery win, whereas otherwise you'd have no lottery win. So like, Doesn't seem like it should be that difficult to answer, but
A few seconds time.
apparently I'm wrong.
How are they going to capture the ball? They're constantly
Honestly, leave one little gap and all the elves fall out of it. They do that. That was also another serve they didn't get because the dice were kind to me. You cut me off before I could finish. I was saying I wouldn't share it because I would give you all of it. Doubt. Doubt.
This
No knockdown there is nice. So we've got 4 turns. 4 turns to try and make this happen.
You know, I often think Blood Bowl might be better.
They've got just lots of good skills, haven't they? Like that side step's really annoying there as well, isn't it? They've just got lots of good skills and helpful places.
that would be blood.
What's that?
No knockdowns on the ice, but they can just take another hit on it. Still no knockdown. Doubt me, star trusty ferret. Is that your nickname? Is that right? Not sure if I've heard that nickname being used before. It's one of them. Good.
Are they dancing or fighting?
It's a little bit reckless doing that before moving the ball, but kind of wanted to see if it would follow before deciding where the ball goes. Hey, Mrs. Fez, I'm waiting for Mr. Fez to say that he's already won the lottery meeting you. Ah, he should have said that, shouldn't he? He should have said that. He had a missed opportunity there.
A prone player is a dead player.
Lovely pow. I'd have said that, Mr. Fez. Ferret, you filthy liar.
On the floor again. This team must like worms or something.
Odds of tackle. Shoot. I probably let it go. It's going to base there and get a nice blitz through, but yeah, can't. Maybe it could have done, but didn't feel like it was the right thing to do. First he was trustworthy ferret, now he's honest ferret. So many nicknames. So many nicknames I was unfamiliar with. Okay, it's on the KO. Thinking we're not going to score here, but you never know. Feels like we're not progressing up the pitch. Draw would definitely not be terrible. Like, this was a tough matchup for us. Obviously, we'd like to try and win still. We got the ball, so... Start big meanie ferret. See, that sounds more familiar. Already won the lottery meeting star ferret. Come on, chat. Let's keep it plausible.
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say, Joe. Suffice to say that the matter has already been settled.
What a shitty lottery. Oh, we love ferret, really. Even though you wouldn't share the lottery win.
I've always been a fan of elves. They sell a rather fetching line of t-shirts.
Right. I think we've got to go this way. They've given a lot of coverage here. So I think we're just going to have to do a bunch of dodges this turn and try and make some progress this way. Feels like the only way we're getting forward. There's off tackle. Or do we just not come forward this turn? Because in the end, we're still needing to make sure we don't throw away that draw here, chasing a win. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we got to go. I think I've also got to do this with you. No, I definitely don't do it with you. If I had one more square of movement, even though it's a wrestle piece, I think I would have done, but not without that square of movement. We're going to have to make some twos this turn. We're just going to have to. Good rolling. Do we do this first? No, we do this next. Does need that rush. Good. This is not off tackle, so I think we go for this now with the break tackle. Oh, we like that. We like that a lot. Like that less. So they've got a 1 dice here. They've got a 1 dice just sending the wolf around. I don't think they've got amazing recovery. It's a 1 into 1, so they can do it twice. I won the lottery by finding this community. Oh my god. All right, chat. We might be taking this too far now. We might be taking it too far. Right, didn't die. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is 1 rush if you didn't cut corner. Might cut the corner then because you've got dodge. Keeping 2 rerolls here is really nice. For our last 2 turns.
the big game, Bob. How do you feel about being at such an important match?
Indifferent, Jack. Ask me again when there's more blood on the field. Yeah.
I don't think that's worth it with the break tackle. I mean, you're making me do an extra dodge, but they're both 2+. I'm guessing this is their turn 15 and they've just taken 2 of the potential scoring threats backwards. So now the only players who can still score for them realistically are... Oh, that goes off as well. So yeah, they're probably not going to have a scoring threat. That's good. That definitely is good. So we're looking then at like just a draw or win. We like that.
Cabal Vision HD comes with a range of new features. Please see your instruction guide for further details.
Don't be stupid, Jim. Nobody ever reads the instructions.
Not doing the dodge, so it'll be a rush. Gets there, but does roll a
Slippery like an eel.
push.
See you next
I think we go up. Just both down. Last reroll.
I think the werewolf
Puts it in, doesn't get it. Okay. That's looking pretty good for us now. It's not done because we're going to have to roll some dice, but definitely looking not bad. Are in range to try and score next turn if we want to. Even possibly use a chain push to save some rushes, although we'd be trading a dodge for it, so probably not. I think we probably are best off trying to score this turn. I don't like it, but it just like, they're not going to score anyway. And I don't see this getting safe up here. So, given they'd only have a 1 turn, which is not impossible, right? Like they've got fast enough players, but no rerolls. We could put side step on the line as well, make it harder. But that's downsides of putting our side step on the line.
surrounded by elves.
Hmm.
I hope he knows what he's doing. Very nice moves.
No snake is good.
Probably say something
Power is great.
our Cabal Vision viewers
Ooh, cheeky arm break.
think of as split.
What does the stall look like? Bring that there. It's just a bit iffy, isn't it? I mean, we could bring this all the way across, I guess. And cover the front. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it is. Maybe it is the stall. Covered from the front. Covered from the back. All right. Night, Mrs. Fairs. Is this spite stall the clock? No, I don't think so. I think my opponent was just working things out. They know they've had some problems with their internet as well, so I don't think it was that at all. Hey, Lady LeVay.
Jim.
No, it's a scent. Very different from perfume or balm. You like it. It's called...
Oh, my opponent just messaged saying, oh, sorry, I thought I'd hit end turn, so it definitely wasn't. Comes in for the blitz on the wedge. Doesn't get the knockdown. Could take the rest if they want to. Goes with the push.
Pushback. Not over.
Okay.
Also on tonight's show, Big Jobo Hairyfoot comes back from the dead to talk about his remarkably short tenure as captain of the Greenfield Grass.
Cheeky. I mean, this is the thing about like not scoring last turn. We're now going to have to roll more dice than we did last turn. So maybe it was wrong. There's no tackle on this. Break tackle. Okay, well now that that's pop break tackle, I don't know if we do the second dodge. It's another 3+. I was sort of testing that to see if we could get away without using break tackle, but we didn't. So, second option, bring you in here. Block. Block needs to not be a 1 in 9 if we do that. If it's a 1 in 9, then we'd have to go hard dodge at that point. There's probably smarter plays I could have done here. I could have chain pushed up there. Oh well. Is it worth blitzing? Because if we fail, then at least we can dodge out and try and dodge through properly. There's nothing we're doing another blitz, are we? So that's definitely bad. That's good though. Still got a couple of 2+s here. First one is off tackle. Next one is not. Yeah, got away with that a bit, I think. Well played. Unforgiven. Missed him now. Bit of a jammy second half for me, I think. That's what I was just saying in chat. Bit of a jammy second half for MisspelledTree. But I tell you what, it's a nice MVP. And somehow, jammy or otherwise, and I do think it was jammy, but still, jammy or not, we've managed to win 3 games out of 3. So again, we missed the first 3 games this season. So these games were all not played. And so everyone else here has played 5 or 6 games. And we've jumped in halfway and we've already managed to climb all the way from here up to here, which is pretty cool. Quite proud of that, actually. Like, we've come in and we've won all 3 games so far. So sure it won't last, but we're on a bit of a roll with this team so far, which is a nice feeling. Hey, Unforgiven. Oh, don't worry at all. I just thought I just assumed it was your internet with how it had been. Thank you for the game. Only your second loss out of 19 games. I'm not surprised because it's obviously a very nice necro team, and you also use it really well. Like every turn, the positioning headaches were real. Like I kept feeling like didn't know what to do. You kept setting like nice problems with the sidestep and the stand firm and the guard and the tackle. It was all a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, thank you for the game. I definitely got jammy in that second half. Obviously, like the snake on the ghoul first, and then I think a few things after that as well. I felt like I was feeling a little bit hard done for when I rolled my snake in the first half, but I think everything after that really was going my way, wasn't it? So Shirato is ready to take guard. I just don't know whether to do it until I've seen my next opponent. In general, I think it's better to wait and see your next opponent, but I just need to not forget if I'm going to do that. Ek could take a random. Our random's been so bad. We've got 345,000 in the bank, so why don't we random Ek, and if it's bad, we will just cycle him. It's another strip ball. Okay, we'll fire and remake Ek because we have the cash. The surf on like turn 2 or whatever it was, that one was a bit interesting because like on the one hand, yeah, like letting me surf your wolf was definitely like it's not a thing you want to do, right? But it did feel a bit like a trap serve because I had to roll a 1 dice to even get it started, and then I ended up committing 2 rerolls to it, so I don't really know if that was the most sensible play by me. Like it was too tempting to turn down. And the thing is, though, I was saying that, as I said in the game, like it wasn't actually me. It wasn't the loss of those rerolls that ended up costing me in the drive because the snake was on a player with dodge skill anyway, and I still had a reroll at that point. So it wasn't ultimately like the thing that cost me, but it did cause me to use 2 rerolls, and maybe I would have played the other turns differently if I'd had those 2 rerolls. I don't know. So does the replace player keep the name and cosmetics? Well, I've just put you back in, but is there like a button now for replace player? Is that another of the new buttons I've forgotten exists? Anyway, very long rambling end to the YouTube video if people are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I think I'm going to save these levels. This is almost certainly getting guard Shirato. I just think I should wait until I see my exponent for TV reasons, because as we saw in that game, TV management can be quite a helpful thing. That wizard was helpful, so yeah, I won't do it right now. But yes, if you are watching on YouTube and you like this stuff, don't forget to hit like and subscribe.